This time we're going to be looking at the version 4 of the texture pack. Last time we looked at version 3, where all this stuff happened. And also the doors. So I'm going to actually speak on the doors before anything starts. That looks kind of cursed from far away, but anyway. Okay, so these doors are actually the first ones. I'll actually show off these two later, but I'll show off these ones first. So most of the doors, most of them. I don't really have that much of a good memory on the oak door, but most of the doors now have an actual a texture when you place it, which looks similar to the actual item. So um, this before was only half. It only came down to half of the door. Now it's the entire door, just like the actual model of it. So yeah, that's something new. Also, uh, the the handle and all of this has been changed to also look like the birch door. Um, Now we're going to the acacia door, which isn't really that different. Actually, it's not. It's literally the exact same. I just changed the door handle and the, the and these to look more like the item. So yeah. Um. Next one is this. Now, of course, this is now. This also hasn't changed a lot, but the doors and the clings have changed, and also another thing. The item itself. What the hell? Okay, the item itself has also changed. I've completely redone the shading in like these parts, and now the shading is lighter on the left side and darker on the right. Well, before it was darker on the left side and there wasn't any shading on the right side. So yeah, and then there's the iron door, which I also showed off last time, and it looks very similar to the this one. Yeah, and I will change these for all of them actually. Okay, now my textures can actually load in. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be starting with this new update. Now, in my latest video, you might have seen these following four textures, and these are the new cave textures. And this is stone, pretty much just a lighter, and just a darker version of the previous stone. Oh god. This is cobblestone, which this is a completely new design. I literally reworked the entire cobblestone. This is like new. Um, it's not really it like it this is like um this is like completely redone cobblestone. This is new, and this isn't like some kind of other edit of any other block. Uh, then comes the mossy cobblestone, which isn't really that different. It's really just the exact same thing, just with a bit of moss over there. So yeah, that's that. And then comes the diorite, which all three of these share the same textures, but just with like different shades of the colors. And and this texture will also be being seen probably more across the entire texture pack. So yeah. Also, there's these things. I'm not really sure if this looks better or worse than the previous diorite, which is the original diorite, but it works. So it works. Okay, so after that, what the hell? Okay. Okay, after that comes the jungle door, which, of course, nothing really that changing to it. On like the upper part, I just changed the door handle and all of these, which I did with all of the doors. But on the lower part, this was never there. This I added this like a cool addition. Um, more of like a pet door. It's not like it's actually gonna work, but it looks cool, so I added it. Wait, okay, yeah. And then this is the spruce door. Looks the exact same. Okay. But I did change the icon. This is how all of them look open, and this is how all of them look closed side by side. So now with that out of the way, we're going to be looking at uh, the following these following textures, and this is pretty much like the surface textures which you see like grass and stuff. So from the top, if you can also see from here that it doesn't really look that different. Um, but from the inside, it is the actual dirt inside, and my texture is loading. So this is how the grass block looks. The grass that is literally how it looks from when it's connected to the to other grass, like using an Optifine feature, which is an Optifine. So if you have Optifine and you have that feature enabled, this is how it would look like when it's connected to other grass. And this is the podzol. Because the dirt is like this kind of color, like a reddish brown, it blends in with this, but I'd say it doesn't really make a difference. And then there's the mycelium. Oh my god. Then there's the mycelium, which it's just, the dirt overlay here. It's not really much a lot. There's not really a lot here, and this is the dirt, and this is the coarse dirt. I know there's a lot of difference in this. Just if you want to know the biggest difference, like if you're like extremely far away and you're like, how do I realize the difference between these two? This one does not have a random brown line in the corner, but that one does. Great difference, and that is one of the only ways to know the difference. Why is this still here? I've just realized that that this looks a lot like farmland. Yeah, I'd understand someone's confusion in that. This is pretty much where the entire month of progress has gone into. This was like done in the first week or so. With these three, took about 3 whole weeks to actually complete. Actually, all of them just were completed in 1 day, 2 days actually, because of diorite. But there was a 3 week gap, and then I made all of these like yesterday. I made all of these like yesterday. But anyway,